Yo, I'm doing a review of Wyrmwood Gaming's modular gaming table. So before I get into the details, I was sent this for free. It's a complimentary table, so I just wanted to make sure you guys knew that. This is the medium Wenge. The wood is Wenge, and the table itself is $2,100. This magnetic dining topper, which I'll get into in a second, is $1,875, or well, $1,875. And then there's a felt play mat inside, you'll see, or a felt play surface. That's about 25 bucks. And then there are 6 cup holders, and they're each 120. So just right off the bat, that's how much it costs. So it's not cheap, but I'm gonna go into what makes this nice. So first off, just looking at it, it's a good size. I don't know the dimensions offhand. Do you?
No.
Okay. So dimensions wise, it's about 44 inches by 72 inches. So it's a good size.
It's a rough estimate.
Rough estimate, yeah. Obviously these chairs are not with it. These are just our old dining room chairs. But yeah, let's just go into it. So this is a 6-piece magnetic topper, which is useful because for me, one thing that was an issue with my previous table, which was just our dining room table, was that whenever we had to get food or whatever, we couldn't eat if the board game was set up, so we had to go awkwardly stand in the kitchen and eat. With this, you can take it off pretty easily. Now one thing, they actually are all supposed to fit in very nicely together. They did send me a wrong piece. As you can see here, these magnets are not exactly correct. So this was supposed to be an outward sort of indent and it's sort of an inward indent. Otherwise they slide in together. But they did tell me that they were gonna send a replacement, so that's good. But yeah, these are not super heavy either. Pretty easy to take off. So one thing I wanted to make sure of with the topper is that a friend of mine has a gaming table, but his table, it's all one piece, so it's super heavy, super cumbersome to get off, and so oftentimes he just leaves it off. But I wanted to make sure that this could easily, get on, get off. My wife uses it for work, or we use it to eat because it can be it's a nice dining room table on its own. And I play games pretty regularly, so I wanted to, on and off easy, and it's really easy actually. And if you look here, if you can kind of zoom in on that, there are magnets. So it just
on the panels.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it just very nicely slides in like that, and they all have magnets like that. And if I had the right piece, it would all fit into a nice piece together. But yeah, so not only is it nice, easy to remove, but it's easy to slide together and make sure they just fit in right together. Anne Marie, you built the table while I was out.
Yes.
How long did it take you, and how was the process? First off, the delivery of it comes in a lot of boxes, so it's...
Right, it comes it's, flat packed and then you have to build it. Okay, so yes, I built the whole thing by myself when someone was out because I'm impatient, and I wanted it built because I wanted to have a table. So from start to finish, including unboxing everything, it took less than 2 hours for me by myself to do it.
Yeah, that's one person doing it, so that's pretty good.
So you build it like any other heavy furniture. You kind of build it upside down or on its side, and then I needed him basically to flip it over so that I didn't risk breaking it or injuring myself.
Right. So that would require a 2-person job to lift it.
I would say if you're gonna build it and you have 2 people, use 2 people, but it is not difficult to build. The instructions are very clear. It comes with everything you need. The only thing you need is a drill for the end to basically drill in the bottom part of the table where the felt goes on. You have to drill that in. So it was pretty easy to build.
Mm-hmm. So this is the felt. You have to put this in yourself. You just kind of stuff it in, but it looks nice.
It was easy to put in.
It comes in different colors. I actually wanted blue, but
well, we have a blue one.
We have a blue one, but Anne-Marie wanted the gray one, and I was like, okay, that's fine. I will be honest though, I used a polyprene mat?
You basically used a giant play mat.
Yeah, I used a giant play mat before, and I actually kind of prefer that feel over felt. With that said though, it looks nice. It's not bad. I think with a board game, it actually doesn't matter at all. With card games, I kind of prefer the mat's feel, but it's still good. And it looks nice compared to, let's say, a mat. So that's one of my small things. I'm like,
I like the felt.
But I mean, with that said, I can always just bring in the mat at any time if I really missed it. But this is good. These cup holders, this is the large size. You can take them out like that. And these also have magnets, and what's nice is you can put them anywhere. Not only on the inside, but also on the outside as well. So that's great. I love that. Yeah, they had other modular stuff, but honestly, this was the only thing I really needed.
I might get some of the other ones at some point.
Yeah, but they're really nice. I do really like the ease of, wherever they can go anywhere. We had to use coasters before, so this is very convenient. So yeah, we have that. The wood itself is really nice quality. Like I said, when you put the cover on, it just looks like a really good dining room table. So that's nice. I do think the topper is worth it if you're going to use this for any sort of food at all or as a surface, because the ease of that topper is super nice.
I think another benefit of the topper is if you're playing some kind of long form game and you want to leave the pieces out, but necessarily not have your cat or whatever destroy it. Mm-hmm. So I think people use it for that too. Right. Oh, we're gonna test it with the King's game.
And then of course, what's nice is that you're not gonna lose pieces. So I can roll dice.
Wow.
They won't fall off the table. It is really nice rolling the dice, making sure that things don't fall. Even the other night, I saw a card slide here, and I was like, oh, well, that's perfect. It keeps everything inside the table, and is also very satisfying to roll dice in as well. I'm very happy with it. Size-wise, it's great. Wood quality is really nice. As a practicality, for as someone who plays games very often, the sort of conveniences of cup holders, keeping stuff in, putting the topper on for food, and also you can have half the table be topper if you want. If you're playing a smaller game, you could have stuff on the surface, and the convenience of it, it's really nice. So I think, like I said, however, it is expensive, so you have to think about, how often are you gaming, and how much are you willing to pay for something that is really high quality. Even if they hadn't sent me one,
we were planning to save up and get one. We were actually
planning to buy one anyway. I would buy this table at the price it was at. Good quality, very sturdy, very, very nice looking, and the conveniences are pretty stellar, and really, even after a couple plays, I'm like, wow, I'm really a big fan of this. So thank you, Wyrmwood, for sending this. I am very pleased with it. And yeah, I hope this review was insightful for those of you who are wondering if you want to invest in something like this. If you're a hardcore gamer like me, and you have some extra income that you're willing to invest in a nicer space for your games, I think this one's a very good choice. Yeah.